Welcome. My name is Brandon. Please join me on this tour of the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Iowa. Not to be confused with the Quincy Town Center, located 2 hours to the southwest in Quincy, Illinois. There is a jump in footage as immediately after walking in, I decided to wipe off my shoes that were squeaking from the rain. I did not want to draw more attention to myself than necessary. Behind this brown wall is Fresenius Medical Care. The center is only accessible from the back of the mall. I filmed Quincy Place after a large storm had passed through the Des Moines area. I looked out of my hotel window at 8 a.m. at the downpour and thought, do I want to do this? I asked my friends in Discord, should I drive in this storm? Quincy Place is dead, but there is no word of closure. Within seconds, Kristen of Unicom Productions said, drive. You're going to anyway. She was right. I responded with, I drove through Kansas rain. This is nothing. I was out the door in a few minutes and started my 75-mile one-way drive. The drive was nice and pleasant, and the rain had stopped after about 10 minutes. Let's get into mall history. Developers Diversified Realty opened Quincy Place Mall in August 1980. Wait, 1990? Huh, better late than never, I guess. That's a good excuse to play some 90s music. Original anchors were Walmart, JCPenney, and Herberger's. Yes, Herberger's, not Yonkers. Quincy Place and Crossroads in Waterloo, Iowa were the only Iowa malls with Herberger stores instead of the more common Yonkers, although the Herberger's location in Crossroads did become a Yonkers. Oh, a quick tangent. As of the release of this video in November 2025, the Crossroads Mall in Waterloo, Iowa is locked up and gated off. The only open section is the hallway to Gino's Pizza. A visitor told me that security sits in the hallway and lets people know that unless they are there to visit Gino's, they are trespassing and must leave immediately. Okay, back to something a little more cheerful. For the most part, Quincy Place remained the same for 15 years, with small tenants coming and going. The first major change was when Walmart left in 2005. It was split into 3 tenants: Goodies with internal mall access, Dollar Tree next door, and an empty third space. Goodies closed 3 years later in 2008. For a while, it was a furniture discount store that sported big furniture disposal sale signs on its exterior. In 2013, MC Sports moved into the space. In 2017, MC Sports and JCPenney's closed. MC Sports closed due to corporate bankruptcy. I had never heard of MC Sports until the making of this video. They were founded in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1946 and once had 75 stores. The MC stood for Michigan Clothiers. I believe the Ottumwa store was the only Iowa location. My friend John Rev remembers an MC Sports store from his youth in Illinois. He described them as Dunham-sized. In 2018, Dunham Sports moved into the MC Sports location. JCPenney's anchor still sits vacant today. I have been told this snazzy-looking storefront was once an arcade. But don't worry, the mall still has an arcade. The same year that Dunham's moved into the mall, Herberger's parent company Bon-Ton filed for bankruptcy. All of their stores closed. As of JCPenney's, the anchor also sits vacant. At least the mall owners kept the cool neon sign. In 2021, the third section of the Walmart was finally filled by Harbor Freight. While Quincy Place has a lot of empty storefronts, the mall started gaining more visitors throughout the morning. I arrived around 10 a.m. because I wanted to film the mall and be back in Des Moines by 2 p.m. for an opera performance. If I had had more time, would have stayed longer and tried the barbecue place. If you live in Ottumwa, what do you think of barbecues? Someone also recommended the canteen lunch in town. Is it worth the 75-minute drive from Des Moines? I will be going to Des Moines every summer for opera performances until I am physically unable to drive. So someday I will return to Ottumwa. Alright, it's an arcade, not the classiest arcade. I have heard that the former Aladdin's castle was much nicer. So where am I going next? I'm going to check out the 3 centers in Iowa City, first starting with Eastdale Plaza, which may not technically be a mall, but is definitely worthy of a video. Thank you for joining me on this tour of Quincy Place Mall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Why, that goose just hissed at me. What a jerk.